Hello everybody and welcome to the Awesome Show. Today, I'ma talk to you about the kinda game that you can pop in on a Saturday morning and be reminded of a simpler time when our only problem was homework and a growing hole on the ozone layer. Or if you're older than me, a simpler time when the asteroid hadn't arrived yet. I'm of course talking about games that feel like cartoons. Cue the Spice Girls music. It was the year of 2000 and I had my PlayStation for a while, gaming the crap out of Tekken 3 and I was happy. When I was not playing video games, my favorite pastime activity was watching cartoons. I had a very specific taste in cartoons. You either had to be a cartoon about talking animals or people with fucked up cartoony proportions. Stylized is the word. I like stylized cartoons and couldn't give less of a fuck about the ones that had more realistic approaches. Not that those proportions and that haircut are realistic. Am I right, fellas? Come on. So video games and cartoons, that was my jam. Actually, they still are. I also knew that video games and cartoons were two different things because they looked completely different. The games I had played before I got my PS certainly didn't look like cartoons, and my PS games certainly definitely most absolutely and undeniably didn't look like cartoons because those were in 3D, or as we called it back then, 3D. We just called it 3D. In fact, when I saw Toy Story 2, which was the first 3D animated movie I ever saw, I was like, what the fuck, that's just a game you can't even play. Anyway, that was what was going on in my 10-year-old brain. Don't send me any dead cats for offending your favorite author or whatever. Now, I know there was some games on the PS that looked like cartoons, but I'm sorry, I forgot to check them out on the non-internet on the computer I didn't have. And with that, let's segue to part 2 of this video. Computer games. One day, my mom was like, yo, awesome, put on your shoes, we're gonna go visit my friend. And I was like, your friend? Your friendly friend? Your friendly friend with a son my age? Your friendly friend with a son my age that has a computer? And my mom was like, why are you so yes, that friend. And I was like, oh shit, I get to be in the same room as a computer, dog. Where's my fucking shoes? But also, yay, we get to visit your friend and her son. Man, computers were cool. They had that labyrinth screensaver you could watch for hours, and I'm pretty sure there was a rat in that labyrinth somewhere. They had paint with the fucking paint bucket tool that would make any crayon just straight up kill itself. They had a notepad, I guess. So we're walking over to my mom's friend's son's computer's house, and I'm like, that kid's probably gonna chat with who presumably is an alcoholic tiger in disguise or just whatever, click on files and shit and be boring. But if he goes to the bathroom or if I kill him, I might be able to get in a few fills with the paint bucket tool before the cops show up. Anyway, we arrive and I'm like, hello my mom's friend, what a lovely home you have. Oh yes, the stock market is crazy or whatever, am I right? And the two moms look at me and go, the fuck out of here. And I'm like, yup, thought you were never gonna ask. So I get escorted to my mom's friend's son's computer's room and my friend's there on the computer and I'm like, hey man, how's it going? Howza, wowza. So what it first looks like to me is that he's watching some Awesome Balls pirate cartoon on his computer, which is amazing on itself. What the You can watch cartoons on that thing? Hot damn, extend the list of things that makes a computer awesome from 2 points to a 3. But then I'm like, hold on to your ass cheeks, cause there's a cartoon I don't recognize. And let me tell you, I was a seasoned cartoon watcher, to say the least. Whether it was about biker mice or ninja turtles or basketball kangaroos or any other animal combined with a hobby, I had seen that shit. But this was new. And then my mom's friend's son's computer's owner says, oh, I'm just playing a video game, dog. Get your dirty lion face out of my proximity. You telling me that's a fucking game? So yeah, he was playing Monkey Island 3. First game I ever saw that hands down straight ups looked like a damn cartoon. I was like, whoa, you can decide what the guy does? You decide what happens? It was so cool to see him click on the screen and watch Guybrush Threepwood Mighty Pirate move around. Obviously, we never made it past the first level because we were 10-year-old Turkish kids who didn't speak English, so we didn't know what the fuck was going on, but damn! Just clicking shit and even deciding what he was gonna say was bonker will bananas for me. Baba bonker will bananas, I say! Then he showed me some other games I had never seen. Obviously, they weren't as cartoony as MI3, but damn, they were cartoony enough. First, he shows me this. And I'm like, oh my hot goddamn god. That cutscene seals the deal. This is a cartoon. Put on your jammas and make some toast, cause it's Saturday morning and we're staying here. Then he showed me this game. Mama, welcome to the Talking Worms Duking It Out show. What happens? You decide. Now I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what the fuck, Ozan? Those games weren't even new back then. Didn't you have a Sega Genesis or at least a SNES? Every other game looked like a fucking cartoon on those things. Nah, man. I had a knockoff NES with those 100,001 cartridges that had 99 variations of Space Invaders, and then I went straight to the PlayStation. I didn't even know 16-bit shit existed before I was like 14. Naturally, the transition from this to this blew my ass. I was like, whoa, am I controlling a real dinosaur right now? That's a real dinosaur, right? I'm not seeing things. Anyway, still not knowing what a Sega is, I did see some ports of Sega games on friends and family's PCs, like Garfield Caught in the Act. Look at the way he stops. That animation is so fluid. And Mayui Mallard, and a fighting game where small cuddly animals could turn into giant robots and duke it out with each other. If anyone remembers what the fuck this game was called, please tell me. I'm losing my shit. And had anyone showed me Dragon's Lair when I was 10, I would piss out of my nose. Woo! Oh man. Cartoony Games, man. This ain't even a nostalgia trip. I'm just saying how much I love 2D Cartoony Games. Now we have Deponia, Cuphead, Broken Age, fucking those Dragon Ball games, and look at this game. What? What's the point of this video? Make more 2D Cartoony games and I'll buy them. Thank you for watching yet another rant, and what are your favorite cartoony 2D games? Seriously, let me know so I can check them out. Either way, I'll see you on the next episode of The Ozan Show. Bye-bye.